meaning wave man, was a samurai without a master, drifting katana bearing mercenaries whose combat prowess was for hire. The arc of the blade, the slash and splash and dark Japanese manga inspired this collection. The fabric structure, that is the pleats, are inspired by Issey Miyake. By using pleats for body conformation, silhouettes is Monticelli's unique take. Ladies and gentlemen, we all begin what we are all waiting for. Please give a huge round of applause as we start the fashion show that we are all waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you Fashion Trilogy by Monticelli. Please give a huge round of applause for the first collection presented by Monte Sale. A huge round of applause for the designer himself as he walks the ramp for the very first time at the Trilogy by Monte Sale. Ladies and gentlemen, please a huge round of applause for a wonderful collection, Ronin the Saga of Blood and Blossom. We still have two more collections. Monte Sale is a name associated with Goa's contour. For over 3 decades, his designs have graced magazine covers to fashion ramps. Monte Sale has done shows in Goa and also in all the metros of India. His collection is sold across the globe. He has done 100+ fashion shows and worked with celebrities like Miss India, Aditi Govitkar, Elena De Cruz, and many more celebs. A huge round of applause to Monte Sale. Dynamic and content creator known for his energy. He hosts the evening drive time show Dil Chahta Hai with Akash from Monday to Saturday from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. on 92.7 Big FM. Beyond radio, he creates funny and relatable content on Instagram under the name RJ Akash, where his videos often garner millions of views and engage a growing community of over 32,000 followers. With his lively presence and engaging style, he continues to captivate audience both on air and across digital platform. And this time he's meeting all of you in person. Ladies and gentlemen, please make a huge round of applause. Oh, he's already here. RJ Akash, if you can take the center stage. A little bit louder, because he does an amazing content sometimes we get envy for. I will call out some of the stall owners that have been participated here for the Goa Belgaum Expo, the second edition of what Prudent has conceptualized and executed. A fantastic event. This is day 3. Tomorrow would be the last day. I can see a lot of crowd on the Saturday itself. And I need to say a big thank you or a great amount of gratitude to all the stall participants who have been here. I'll call out the stall participants one by one. First of all, Bhosle Knowledge City from Sawantwadi. If I can have their representative come at the stage and receive a small token of love from us at Prudent Network. Ladies and gentlemen, please a huge round of applause as he comes here. Bhosle Knowledge City. Following them is Leather Shop Paramount Marketing. Bhosle Knowledge City. Second, we have Leather Shop Paramount Marketing. Furthermore, Lokmanya Society. Lokmanya Society, Sanskriti Enterprises. Well, I can understand there's a huge rush that's going on and people are managing the crowd. Sanskriti Enterprise, Avenger Toys, Jijai Jewelers, R.N. Mukhwas, BSC The Textile Mall, Belgavi. Karveer Creation, Belgavi. Ladies and gentlemen, this Prudent Network presents the second edition of Goa Belgaum Expo 2026, a unique shopping experience here at Margaon SGPDA grounds. BSC Textile Mall, Belgavi. Karveer Creation, Belgavi. Prabhu Desai Electronics, Margaon. Gujarat Namkeen. Gujarat Namkeen. Siddhi Collections, Belgavi. Ladies and gentlemen, Karveer Creation, Belgavi. Prabhu Desai Electronics, Margaon. Karveer has come, the owners have come all the way from Kolhapur. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us here at Goa for this wonderful event. Prabhu Desai Electronics, Margaon. Gujarat Namkeen. Siddhi Collections, Belgavi. MS Lotlikar Jewelers. Jai Shambhu Ayurvedic Bidar. Jai Shambhu Ayurvedic Bidar. Karnataka Cooperative Milk Producers Federation Limited, Belgavi. Karnataka Cooperative Milk Producers Federation Limited, Belgavi. Afghan Crunchy Dry Fruits. The Shiroda Urban Multipurpose Cooperative Society Limited. TJSB Sahakari Bank Limited. Jaya Ladies Fashion. Jaya Ladies Fashion. Aditi Saris. Kanchan Collection. Kanchan Collection. Janata Karandak Gokak. Janata Karandak Gokak. Adi Silk Saris and Kids Wear. Adi Silk Saris and Kids Wear. ED Furniture. ED Furniture. Narayani Jewelers. Narayani Jewelers. Raise Nutri Crunch. Be Positive Invest. Be Positive Invest. Pathan Cosmetics. Pathan Cosmetics. And last but not the least, because we have another set of collection, Shakti Gold, Belgavi. We're fortunate to have, I've just mentioned the 30 names that we've been had here at the Goa Belgavi Expo, Bosely Knowledge City, Leather Shop Paramount Marketing, Lokmanya Society, Sanskriti Enterprises, Avenger Toys, Jijai Jewelers, RN Mukhwas, BSC The Textile Mall Belgavi, Karveer Creation Belgavi, Prabhu Desai Electronics, Margaon, Gujarat Namkeen, Siddhi Collections Belgavi, MS Lotlikar Jewelers, Jai Shambhu Ayurvedic Bidar, Karnataka Cooperative Milk Producers Federation Limited, Belgavi, Afghan Crunchy Dry Fruits, the Shiroda Urban Multipurpose Cooperative Society Limited, TJSB Sahakari Bank Limited, Jaya Ladies Fashion, Aditi Saris, Kanchan Collection, Janata Karandak Gokak, Adi Silk Saris and Kids Wear, ED Furniture, Narayani Jewelers, Raise Nutri Crunch, Be Positive Invest, Pathan Cosmetics, Shakti Gold, Belgavi. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for all the stall owners. There are another more 30 individuals that we need to felicitate who have come all the way and participated at the Goa Belgaum Expo 2026. This event is produced by Prudent Network Presents, the second edition of Goa Belgaum Expo 2026, a unique shopping experience. Print partners the Goan every day. Goan Varta, Bhangarboy, TV partner, Prudent, and digital partners Prudent Marathi and Prudent Kannada. Radio partners 92.7 Big FM. Well, as you can see, a lot of response has been received from across the border, and that gives us a huge encouragement. That gives us a huge encouragement as we move forward. This is the second edition of Goa Belgaum Expo 2026. In short while of time, we'll be witnessing the second collection by Monticelli in the fashion show, Fashion Trilogy by Monticelli, powered by Reliance Digital, personalizing technology. A fashion night designed and choreographed by Monticelli, powered by Reliance Digital, co-sponsored by VM Salgaonkar Institute of International Hospitality Education, Manora, Raya, Goa. The second collection by Monticelli is named Bioluminescence, and we will begin the collection shortly. A big thank you to all the stall participants: Bhojli Knowledge City, Ladder Shop, Paramount Marketing, Lokmanya Society, Sanskriti Enterprises, Avenger Toys, Jijai Jewelers, RN Mukhavas, BSC, the Textile Mall Belgavi, Karveer Creation Belgavi, Prabhu Desai Electronics Margaon, Gujarat Namkeen, Siddhi Collections Belgavi, MS Lotlikar Jewelers, Jai Shambhu Ayurvedic Bidar, Karnataka Cooperative Milk Society, Milk Producers Federation Limited Belgavi, Afghan Crunchy Dry Fruits. Well, I would have loved to spend a lot of time on stage with the celeb that has been entertaining a lot on the digital front. Whether it is the Pipto or whether it is the recently done reel, I don't think he ever envisaged himself that he would be part of a Goa Belgaum Expo. He recently made a reel where he was carrying a lot of bags and was fooled by his better half, saying that let's go to shopping and let's go for a long drive, and ended up holding a lot of bags in his hand. Ladies and gentlemen, please a huge round of applause to the heartthrob RJ Akash, having this show Dil Chahta Hai with RJ Akash, Monday to Saturday from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. on 92.7 Big FM. I request Mr. and Mrs. Lewis to kindly come up on stage and give a small memento as a token of love to RJ Akash of 92.7 Big FM. In the next break, after the second collection, that is Bioluminescence by Monticelli, will felicitate the balance 30 stall owners who have been participating here at the Goa Belgaum Expo 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Lewis, give a small token of love. I think that's aptly right. A lot of people don't end up seeing an RJ, but thanks to digital, I would request ladies and gentlemen, please a huge round of applause to a very good friend of ours, RJ Akash.
Hello, namaskar सगळ्यांक. सगळ्यांक पयली म्हटल्यार Prudent Media, congratulations for organizing such a wonderful event, Goa Belgaum Expo 2026, which I'm sure is gonna be much bigger next year, because last year हांवें पळयल्ले ह्या फावट तेच्याकून चडूच बरो आसा, आनी आय एम शुअर हेच्या फुडें ग्रो जायत रावतलो. आनी बिकॉज आय एम एन आरजे आनी हांव सदांच म्हजो शो कसो स्टार्ट करता ते एक बारीकसो तुमकां झलक दिता. नमस्कार, गुड इव्हनिंग, हांव आरजे आकाश आनी तूं म्हाका आयकता ऑन 92.7 बिग एफएम. म्हज्या शोचें नांव दिल चाहता है विथ आरजे आकाश, आनी म्हाजो आवाज तुका सदांच मंडे टू सॅटर्डे इव्हनिंग 5 to 9 PM येत रावतलो. सो स्टे ट्यून टू बिग एफएम. हांव आरजे आकाश सायनिंग ऑफ. Thank you. This is my voice on radio. And thank you so much, sir, for having us. It was a pleasure meeting you, and thank you so much. Yeah. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we move on to the second collection, Fashion Trilogy by Monticelli. We begin in the second collection, that is Bioluminescence. The balanced stall owners will be felicitated, given a memento from the team Prudent in the second break, post the second collection, that is Bioluminescence. Ladies and gentlemen, Prudent Network presents second edition of Goa Belgaum Expo 2026, a unique shopping experience. We are all here to witness Fashion Trilogy by Monticelli. The first collection was fantastic. The second is all what we are waiting for, by name Bioluminescence. This Fashion Trilogy by Monticelli, powered by Reliance Digital, personalizing technology. A fashion night design and choreographed by Monticelli, powered by Reliance Digital, co-sponsored by VM Salgaonkar Institute of International Hospitality Education, Manora, Raya, Goa. Print partners, The Goan Everyday, Goan Varta, Bhangarbui. TV partner Prudent, and digital partners Prudent Marathi and Prudent Kannada. And radio partner 92.7 Big FM. Ladies and gentlemen, the stage is all set for the second collection by Monticelli. Bioluminescence. Witnessed on Betalbaji Beach, Goa, the phytoplankton dance with the waves and render them a glowing bluish green. For this collection, the designer has taken the Kunbi weave and incorporated it into contemporary leisure wear with a boho chic ethic. To put it simply, Kunbi meets coast. The collection emphasizes sustainability by promoting the use of clothing with traditional roots and cultural significance. Ladies and gentlemen, Bioluminescence, Fashion Trilogy by Monticelli. So how was it? Did you feel Betal Bati today at SGPDA ground Margao? That's the question. Yes? Bioluminescence was the collection. And the next collection that we'll witness in short time is the Tale of Two Cities. There's a reason which Monticelli has a connection with Belgaum. And that would be witnessed here at the SGPDA ground. And we are at the Goa Belgaum Expo 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, Prudent Network presents the second edition of Goa Belgaum Expo 2026, a unique shopping experience. We are all here to witness Fashion Trilogy by Monticelli, powered by Reliance Digital Personalizing Technology. The Fashion Night designed and choreographed by Monticelli, powered by Reliance Digital, co-powered by VM Salgaonkar Institute of International Hospitality, Education, Manora Raya, Goa, a premier institute shaping the future of hospitality and culinary excellence with globally trained professionals. Print partners, the Goan Everyday, Goan Varta, Bhangarboy, TV partner Prudent, digital partners Prudent Marathi and Prudent Kannada. Radio partners 92.7 Big FM. And we need to say a big thank you, a big shout out to the Balance stall participants who have been here for the last 2 days. This is the third day and tomorrow will be the last day as we get the curtains down for the Goa Belgaum Expo 2026. To do the honors, I need to call a very good friend of mine. I think we don't meet in person many a times, we don't call, we catch up, end up meeting or bumping into each other. But I think there is a saying, duaon mein yaad rakhna. I think this RJ happens to be that one RJ, ladies and gentlemen. RJ Namrata is a seasoned radio jockey and one of the most recognized voices in Goa. She began her broadcasting journey with All India Radio and has been a prominent voice on 92.7 Big FM for several years, hosting popular shows and building a loyal listening base. A master's graduate in Konkani and Bachelor of Education, Namrata found a true calling behind the mic, and I always wonder why. She holds the record for a 110-hour on-air show, has won multiple awards, and has consistently ranked as #1 RJ in Goa as per the IRS. Beyond radio, she is a passionate content creator and storyteller. Through her YouTube channel, Namrata's Travel Trail, she shares her travel experience and cultural explorations. She also runs Mani Fatli Kani on Instagram, an initiative dedicated to preserving Konkani idioms in tribute to her parents and mother tongue. Having hosted Goa's first TV reality show and co-authored a book on Goan folklore, Namrata continues to inspire audience on air, on stage, and across digital platform. And I am one of the Labhartis of RJ Namrata's amazing charm. Ladies and gentlemen, please a huge round of applause. The amazing, the glamorous, the very beautiful RJ Namrata from 92.7 Big FM.
Shabina Bapna Doba, Bala Bala music. Shabina Bapna Doba, Bala Bala music.
Well, I will call on the Balance stall participants who have been here at Goa Belgaum Expo. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, Stellar EduTech LLP, Stellar EduTech LLP, Sri Katayani Security Systems, Sri Katayani Security Systems, Shilpa Boutique, Sri Ram Innovation Belgavi, Sri Ram Innovation Belgavi, Bombay Earring, Siddharth Handloom Prince, Siddharth Handloom Prince. The next, Mehndi Saris and Ethnic Wear Belgavi, Mehndi Saris and Ethnic Wear Belgavi, Swarna Griha Belgavi, Classic Furnito Park Belgavi, We Decor Innovating Lifestyle Belgavi, जे सेवा जड़ी बूटी उपचार, जे सेवा जड़ी बूटी उपचार, राजश्री लॉटरी, राजश्री लॉटरी, नारी फैशन स्टूडियो, नारी फैशन स्टूडियो, क्रिएट थ्राइव, क्रिएट थ्राइव, क्रिएट थ्राइव, सीमा एंटरप्राइजेस, सीमा एंटरप्राइजेस, स्मार्ट टेक सॉल्यूशंस बेलगावी, स्मार्ट टेक सॉल्यूशंस बेलगावी, Smart Tech Solutions Belgavi, IAM Institute of Hotel Management Belgavi, IAM Institute of Hotel Management Belgavi, Bank of Maharashtra, Bank of Maharashtra, Ayush Papad, Ayush Papad, Unique Lights Candles, Unique Lights Candles, Annapurneshwari Thali Restaurant Belgavi, Annapurneshwari Thali Restaurant Belgavi, The Traffic Jam, The Traffic Jam, Tazgi Shakes, Tazgi Shakes, Shivasai Ice Cream, Shivasai Ice Cream, Tata Consumer Products, Tata Consumer Products, Mumbai Special, Mumbai Special, Datta Bhel by Swaramrit, Datta Bhel by Swaramrit, Annapurna, Annapurna, Scoops and Shakes, Scoops and Shakes, Mutton Bakari, Belgavi. Mutton Bakri Belgavi. Well, it's really tempting to even say that. As we're giving a big shout out, a big, great thank you to all the participants at Goa Belgaum Expo 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause. We will begin the final collection shortly. We will begin the final collection shortly. Fashion Trilogy by Monticelli. A big thank you to our balanced participants, Stellar EduTech LLP, Sri Katani Security Systems, Shilpa Boutique, Sri Ram Innovation Belgavi, Bombay Earrings, Siddharth Handloom Prints, Mehendi Saris and Ethnic Wear Belgavi, Swarna Griha Belgavi, Classic Furnito Park Belgavi, V Decor Innovating Lifestyle Belgavi, J Seva Jadi Booty Upchar, Rajashri Lottery, Nari Fashion Studio, Create Thrive, Seema Enterprises, Smart Tech Solutions Belgavi, IAM Institute of Hotel Management Belgavi, Bank of Maharashtra, Ayush Papad, Unique Lights Candles, Annapurneshwari Thali Restaurant Belgavi, The Traffic Jam, Tazgi Shakes, Shivasai Ice Cream, Tata Consumer Products, Mumbai Special, Datta Bhel by Swaramrit, Annapurna, Scoops and Shakes, Mutton Bakri, Belgavi. Well, this is Prudent Network presents the second edition of Goa Belgaum Expo 2026, a unique shopping experience. We're all here to witness Fashion Trilogy by Monticelli. We've seen the two collections. The final collection, Tale of Two Cities, is all awaited for. The Fashion Trilogy by Monticelli, powered by Reliance Digital, personalizing technology. A fashion night designed and choreographed by Monticelli, powered by Reliance Digital, co-sponsored by VM Salgaonkar Institute of International Hospitality Education, Manora Raya, Goa. A premier institute shaping the future of hospitality and culinary excellence with globally trained professionals. Print partners, The Goan Everyday, Goan Varta, Bhangarboy, TV partner Prudent, and digital partners Prudent Marathi and Prudent Kannada. Radio partner 92.7 Big FM. On display is exquisite collection of furniture, garments, hardware, jewelry, cooperative societies, educational institutions, food, fun, and lots more. We are all celebrating Belgaum at Margaon. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause to all the participants at the Goa Belgaum Expo 2026, and also to the celebrated fashion designer Monty Selin. And of course, how can I forget the very beautiful RJ Namrata. I also request Zishan Carpets and Decor to kindly come up on stage. Well, how can I let the very beautiful the RJ Namrata leave without saying something and it's beautiful, in her beautiful words. Ladies and gentlemen, please a huge round of applause for very beautiful RJ Namrata, my personal favorite.
थँक यू व्हेरी मच आणि इतली तारीफ केल्या की हांव आतां कितें उलोवंक काय म्हणून मातशें चडूच जाली तारीफ एक्चुअली बट थँक्यू एवरी वन तुमी जर नाशिल्ले जाल्यार आमी नासपाची रेडिओ इज ऑल अबाउट लिसनिंग आणि जो मेरेन लिसनर्स नासता तो मेरेन आमचें कांय जायना सो तुमी इतली वर्सां मोग दियत रावल्या ताका लागून मना काळजासावन देव बरें करूं. What more I can say, Rohit has said all that. I start my show 7 in the morning, I finish by 11, but I work full day. Sometimes there are updates. But I think you made your choices, always when you have your heart there. I chose radio. You had a question why radio. I chose radio because, there was an unconditional love. People did not see me, but they still loved me. I think that's one reason that has, made me glued to the radio. And people have loved me without seeing me. I think that's what I take home and I rest peacefully. So thank you so much for all the love. आणि हांव जेन्ना सायन ऑफ करता तेन्ना म्हणटा मोग आसूं दी सदांच आसूं दी उपाट आसूं दी देव बरें करूं.
डेफिनेटली मोग आसूं दी आरजे नम्रता बट बिफोर यू लीव आमचोय मातसो मोग आमी तुका दिता. आय रिक्वेस्ट मिसेस लुईस टू काइंडली कम अप ऑन स्टेज हियर. द डायरेक्टर ऑफ Prudent Media Private Limited to kindly come up on stage and give a small token of love to RJ Namrata for all that noise she creates on 92.7 Big FM.
Obliged. अगली बार मिलोगे तो बहुत तारीफ करनी पड़ेगी सब कुछ पता है बट रोहित यू हैव बीन रियली फैंटास्टिक एंड फिनोमिनल in whatever you do so big round of applause. Who has been here? I was talking to one of your teammates and they say we fix our host first and then the venue and the show and this is the host Rohit. Give it a round of applause guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, not for me, RJ Namrata. I also request Monty Selly to kindly come up on stage. Give this token of appreciation for RJ Namrata, 92.7 Big FM. Now that's a deadly combination. Ladies and gentlemen, please a huge round of applause. Well, I always wonder how could a beautiful face like that be behind the mic. Well, aankhon ki gustakiyan maaf ho. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Prudent Network presents the second edition of Goa Belgaum Expo 2026, a unique shopping experience. We are all here to witness Fashion Trilogy by Monty Selly. We have seen the two collections. The last one is the finale collection. The Tale of Two Cities is what we celebrate Goa and Belgaum. A fashion night designed and choreographed by Monty Selly, powered by Reliance Digital, co-sponsored by VM Salgaonkar Institute of International Hospitality Education, Manora Raya, Goa, a premier institute shaping the future of hospitality and culinary excellence with globally trained professional sprint partners, the Goan Everyday, Goan Varta, Bhangarboi, TV partner Prudent, and digital partners Prudent Marathi and Prudent Kannada. Radio partners 92.7 Big FM. On display, we have some exquisite collection of furniture, garments, hardware, jewelry, cooperative societies, educational institutions, food, fun, and lots more. And we are all waiting to witness the grand finale of this magnificent show, Fashion Trilogy by Monticelli. Ladies and gentlemen, we are celebrating Belgaum at SGPDA Margaon. We will now shortly begin with the finale collection by Monticelli, celebrating Fashion Trilogy. Monticelli is the name associated with Goa's couture scene for over 3 decades. His designs have graced magazine covers to ramps. Brand Monticelli has done shows in Goa and across all the metros in India. His collection is sold across the globe. He has done 100 plus fashion shows, worked with celebrities like Miss India, Aditi Govitrikar, Iliana de Cruz, and many more. Ladies and gentlemen, we now begin the finale collection in Fashion Trilogy by Monticelli, powered by Reliance Digital Personalizing Technology, co-sponsored by VM Salgaonkar Institute of International Hospitality Education, Manora, Raya, Goa. So hold your breath as we start Fashion Trilogy, the third and the finale collection. We request all the stall participants who haven't received their memento to kindly collect from the organizers. I request all the stall participants to kindly collect their mementos from the organizers. हांव समस्त पार्टिसिपंट्स जे आमचे आसा, स्टॉल ओनर्स जे आसा, तांच्या कडेन मागता की तांणी आपलो मोमेंटो जर आतां घेवपाक मेळ्ळो ना जाल्यार तांणी मागीर ऑर्गनायझर्सा कडच्यान तो घेवचो. Fashion Trilogy by Monticelli. The first collection, Ronin, the Saga of the Blood Blossom. Ronin, meaning brave man, was a samurai without a master, drifting katana, bearing mercenaries, whose combat prowess was for hire. The arc of the blade, the slash, the splash, and dark Japanese manga inspired this collection. The fabric structure, that is the pleats, are inspired by Issey Miyake, but using pleats for body conforming silhouettes is Monticelli's unique take. The first collection was Ronin, the Saga of the Blood Blossom. The second collection, Bioluminescence. Witness on Bethalbati Beach, Goa, the phytoplankton dance with the waves and render them a glowing bluish green. For this collection, the designer had taken the Kunbi weave and incorporated it into contemporary leisure wear with a boho chic ethic. To put it simply, Kunbi meets coast. The collection emphasizes sustainability by promoting the use of clothing with traditional roots and cultural significance. The third collection, which we will reveal shortly, is the tale of two cities. We will begin the fashion trilogy by Monticelli shortly. Well, you are at Prudent Network presents the second edition of Goa Belgaum Expo 2026, a unique shopping experience powered by Reliance Digital, personalizing technology, a fashion night designed and choreographed by Monticelli, powered by Reliance Digital, co-sponsored by VM Salgaonkar Institute of International Hospitality Education, Manora Raya, Goa, a premier institute shaping the future of hospitality and culinary excellence with globally trained professionals. Print partners, the Goan Everyday, Goan Varta, Bhangarbui, TV partner, Prudent, and digital partner, Prudent Marathi and Prudent Kannada. Radio partner, 92.7, Big FM. On display, we have collection of furniture, garments, hardware, jewelry, cooperative societies, educational institutions, food, fun, and lots more. We are, ladies and gentlemen, celebrating Belgaum at SGPDA Margao. In a short span of time, we will begin the fashion show, Fashion Trilogy by Monticelli, the finale collection, The Tale of Two Cities, The Tale of Two Cities. Ladies and gentlemen, the celebrated name Monticelli is a name associated with Goa's couture, seen for over 3 decades. His designs have graced magazine covers to fashion brands. Brand Monticelli has done shows in Goa, Mumbai, Delhi, and major metros across the country. His collection is sold across the globe. He has done 100 plus fashion shows. He has worked with Miss India, Aditi Govitvikar, Ileana De Cruz, and many more celebs. The second edition of Goa Belgaum Expo 2026. A big thank you to all the stall participants. Bosley Knowledge City, Leather Shop Paramount Marketing, Lokmanya Society, Sanskriti Enterprises, Avenger Toys, Jijai Jewelry, RN Mukwas, BSC The Textile Mall Belgavi, Karveer Creation Belgavi, Prabhudesai Electronics Margao, Gujarat Namkeen, City Collections, Belgavi, MS Lotlikar Jewelers, Jai Shambhu Ayurvedic Bidar, Karnataka Cooperative Milk Producers Federation Limited Belgavi, Afghan Crunchy Dry Fruits, the Shiroda Urban Multipurpose Cooperative Society Limited, TJSB Sahakari Bank Limited, Jaya Ladies Fashion, Aditi Saris, Kanchan Collection, Janata Karandak Gokak, Adi Silk Saris and Kids Wear, ED Furniture, Narayani Jewelers, Raise Nutri Crunch, Be Positive Invest, Patan Cosmetics, Shakti Gold Belgavi, Stellar Edutech LLP, Sri Katani Security Systems, Shilpa Boutique, Sri Ram Innovation Belgavi, Bombay Earring, Siddharth Handloom Prints, Mehendi Saris and Ethnic Wear Belgavi, Swarna Griha Belgavi, Classic Furnito Park Belgavi, We Decor Innovating Lifestyles Belgavi, J Seva Jadi Booty Upchar, Rajashri Lottery, Nari Fashion Studio, Create Thrive, Seema Enterprises, Smart Tech Solutions Belgavi, IAM Institute of Hotel Management Belgavi, Bank of Maharashtra, Ayush Papad, Unique Light Candles, Annapurneshwari Thali, Restaurant Belgavi, The Traffic Jam, Tazgi Shakes, Shiv Shahi Ice Cream, Tata Consumer Products, Mumbai Special, Datta Bale by Swaramrit, Annapurna, Scoops and Shakes, Mutton Bakri Belgavi. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the finale of Fashion Trilogy by Monticelli, the collection by name, The Tale of Two Cities. The designer Monticelli's shows are celebrated for their theatricality and their visual extravagance. In The Tale of Two Cities, the designer retraces his journey from Belgaum, where the designer did his schooling, to Goa, where he followed his passion for design with garments like Yellur Fort, Dudh Sagar, Chola Ghat, fishing boats in the Tempest, terracotta, to name a few. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause for the finale round of Fashion Trilogy by Monticelli. gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause as we have Monty Sully walking the ramp. A huge round of applause as Monty Sully walks the red carpet, the ramp with his team. A huge round of applause. Make some noise for this wonderful collection under Fashion Trilogy by Monty Sully, showcasing three beautiful collections run in the saga of the Blood Blossom, Bioluminescence, and the finale collection, The Tale of Two Cities. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Monty Sully! All smile after a lot of hard work that has gone for over months, conceptualizing, designing, and getting this creation for the second edition of Goa Belgaum Expo 2026, a unique shopping experience. Fashion Trilogy by Monty Sully, powered by Reliance Digital, personalizing technology. Co-sponsored by VM Salgaonkar Institute of International Hospitality Education, Manora, Raya, Goa. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you're all excited. If I can have Monty Sully. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Monty Sully as he addresses you all.
When Prudent Media approached me, and we've been planning to work for a long time, COVID came, a lot of other things got in the way. But Mr. Joe Lewis persisted that, Monty, I want to do want you to do a show for us. I want you to do a show for Prudent. So this time when he said, Monty, we got a show for you, and it's got to do with the Belgaum Goa connection. I have had my education in Belgaum. It's my formative years were there. I was in Belgaum Military School, then KV for some time. And I loved those years in Belgaum. And when I came to Goa, I carried a bit of Belgaum with me. So I hope you like the collection. And I hope you ponder over things that, remember, like Belgaum's first name was Venugram, which is why I did a garment called the Bamboo Forest. Then another garment was called, based on the Yellur Fort. So it's about my childhood, it's about Goa, it's about Belgaum, it's about my life. So I really hope you like the show, and thank you so much for your support, and thank you so much for coming here and making this evening a great success, because without you, we are nothing. Thank you so much.
And with that, we come to the end of this beautiful fashion trilogy by Monty Sully, where he presented three of the fantastic collection this season at Prudent Network Presents. At Prudent Network Presents, second edition of Goa Belgaum Expo 2026, a unique shopping experience. The fashion trilogy by Monty Sully, powered by Reliance Digital, personalizing technology. Reliance Digital presents Chill Fest this summer. Summer's coolest destination. Get up to rupees 21,000 cashback on widest range of cooling products. If you want to buy a cooler and beat the heat, I think you should all head to Reliance Digital. Also co-sponsored by VM Salgaonkar Institute of International Hospitality Education, Manora Raya Goa, a premier institute shaping the future of hospitality and culinary excellence with globally trained professionals. Print partners, the Goan Everyday, Goan Varta, Bhangar TV partner, Prudent, and digital partners, Prudent Marathi, Prudent Kannada. Radio partner 92.7, Big FNI. Really need to thank the two of the fantastic RJs we have here in Goa, RJ Namrata and RJ Akash. A huge round of applause for them for gracing this beautiful fashion show here with us. And as we mark the third day of Goa Belgaum Expo, tomorrow will be the last one, and I'm pretty sure Saturday was Blockbuster, then Sunday will be Fata Poster, Nicola Hero. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all from me. We're here. Thank you very much for coming and witnessing this beautiful fashion show. And we hope to see you again tomorrow as we get the curtains down at the second edition of Goa Belgaum Expo 2026. Thank you. Cheers.